Hey guys, Dan here with Battlefield Curator. I recently got an XM177e2. In my last video, I unboxed it and showed you what it looks like, gave you what I thought about it, what I didn't like about it, and in this video, I'm gonna go over some of the range results that I got when I took it for a test. XM177e2 from Palmetto State Armory, made in shots, 55 grain, 223, and this is a 1 in 12 twist barrel, so yeah, you want to use that. Didn't grab anything. Still didn't grab anything. Get that magazine in there, right? Yeah, I think I do. Grab something. Did it? Yeah, I finally grabbed it. Forward assist.
Okay, now we know why it was cheap.
It needs to be broken in, Will. Okay. I cleaned it out, and it's it's a little needs some loving. Whoa, first shot, kind of how do you like that?
It's still overly loud, but it's not near as objectionable on this side of it.
Oh wow.
Standing off beside it is terrible.
We are locked and loaded. The XM177e2 was used during the Vietnam War and was an improvement over the XM177e1. There were about 2,850 E1s produced and only about 510 E2s produced. Specifically, the E2s were mostly used by special operations, like MACV SOG and the Navy SEALs. These repros by H&R are not perfect, but they are close to the real deal. Well, as you can see, we fired off a few rounds just to test it out. 3 things happened. It had a lot of recoil, it produced a lot of smoke, and it was somewhat gummy. I had lightly cleaned it, but I suspected there was still a lot of preservative grease stuck in some of those hard-to-get areas. So after this range test, I thoroughly cleaned it and took it out for another range test. H&R XM177e2 by Palmetto State Armory. Let's give it a little range accuracy test standing 30 yards. It's got a bit of recoil for a little carbine with that buttstock shortened. I have to get used to that. It's got a 2-position buttstock. With the buttstock extended, let's put some rounds on the target accurately. So after this test, it ran a lot smoother. It had less recoil and it did not produce as much smoke as it did the first time, which means that, yeah, all the preservative, I cleaned it out properly, or it probably burnt off during the initial tests. So, I mean, I thought maybe I'd try it out about 100 yards to see what it did. Overall, I'd say, yeah, it needs some cleaning before you take it out. Definitely make sure that you thoroughly clean it. I was able to get some shots on target at standing positions, and it looks pretty good aesthetically. But if I was to do it again, I'd probably go with an all black one. I may try it out for some longer distances in the future, but for now, I think, hey, it works pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with it. I might have to do some comparisons between the XM177e2 and the XM16e1 or the M16a1 clones that I have. If you enjoyed this kind of content, be sure to pulverize that like button and subscribe for the algorithms. Be sure to learn history and curate history. Make it a great day.